and then straps that come into your hands, and you can go like this and turn them like this with the neck. This is gentle. If they're a little more stubborn and they need more of a jolt, then you can actually pull on one side to get them to go the direction that you want to go. So the bridle essentially runs the horse. We all have beliefs that are running our lives, for better or for worse, right? Some of the beliefs we hold are so empowering that they are the wind beneath our wings. Some of the beliefs we hold, some of the stuff that rattles around in our head, literally is stopping us from the things we were born to be, do, and have. What if we could have unbridled belief? What if we could be free? What if, as we hear the possibilities that we hold in our hands, the ability to change the world and change people's lives, what if we were unfettered, unbridled, and we could see it all and have the confidence and the belief that we can do it and we can help other people do it? And so what we're going to talk about is the power of belief. Like, who would you be if you were a 10 in that belief? If you just knew without question that you had what it takes and you've got the vehicle. Is that going to move? Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, do I poke it, point it that way? All right. All right. So, first of all, what are beliefs anyway? What are beliefs? Like, where do they come from? Because we get attached to our beliefs, right? They become entrenched. And we think they're true, our beliefs, even the disempowering ones. And really, truly, we go a long time without even examining the beliefs that are running our lives. And some of them we adopted. Some of them they were handed to us from someone else. They're irrelevant. Some of them are truly disempowering to us. So what are beliefs anyway? What are their importance to us? And what role are they playing in our success in Modere and in our lives? Well, first of all, this W. Clement Stone statement. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So that's pretty powerful, right? There's one thing between you having an idea and you achieving it, right? If you can think it, if you can envision it, if you can just grasp it, you can achieve it if what? If you can believe it. So how important is belief? Like, extraordinarily important. So let's just break this down for a second. Beliefs are ideas. Every belief that we hold, some of them that we cherish, some of them that we want to discard and uproot from our lives, every single one of them started as a single idea. And then we began gathering evidence. So every belief is simply an idea that we've given legs to, or that we've created a foundation under. And the interesting thing, these beliefs, literally, they become the lenses that we see the world through. And we have beliefs about everything. We have beliefs about love, about life, about ourselves, about Modere, about our ability to do Modere, about the people on our team. We have beliefs about all of this stuff. And when we look through those beliefs, the world looks a certain way based on that. It's as though we had on red lenses, and everywhere you look, red, 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 right? And so somebody that holds a belief of, life is hard and then you die, or, wow, you really got to watch your back because people can't be trusted, is going to have a very different experience than someone who says, you know what? I am surrounded by love everywhere I turn. People want to help me. People are good. Everyone's doing the best they can with the tools that we're going to. Those people are going to have a very different experience in life based on the beliefs that they have chosen. So the interesting thing about beliefs, as I mentioned a second ago, is that once you adopt one, and you start building a foundation under it. I'm not an artist. Like, you might have gotten that idea in the 2nd grade. And so you look for evidence. You look for I'm not an artist evidence everywhere you go. Someone makes a little comment, you hear, I'm not an artist, I'm not an artist. I'll share a funny story with you about, the lenses you're looking through. I was in Smolensk last year, and this is sort of toward the end of a Russian and Ukrainian tour, visiting my team members there, big crowds, wonderful, heartfelt people. But I just give myself permission to eat what I want while I'm there. And so I had been eating what I want. And I felt, really pudgy through the middle. I knew I was going to get home and get this thing handled. But in the meantime, I felt heavy. Now, I've been doing business in Russia long enough, like since 1992, that I've started to learn a few words in Russian. So what I know is that the word "дети" is children. So we finished the meeting, and people are hugging, and we're being all wonderful. Some lady came up to me, and she pointed at my belly, and she said, "Jetty, jetty, jetty." I'm like, no. Because I'm thinking she's telling me, you're pregnant, you're going to have children. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Well, someone interpreted, and what she was saying is, you're so thin, I can't believe you've had children. Right? All I could hear was jerky. And I'm like, absolutely not. So I was looking through lenses of, I'm feeling really heavy right now. So what was I hearing? We are going to find what we are looking for. But the cool thing about beliefs is that we get to pick them. Say that with me. The cool thing about beliefs is that we get to pick them. We get to choose our beliefs because we get to decide what we focus on. Do you have evidence somewhere in your life that you procrastinate? Yes, right? So are you a procrastinator? Do you also have evidence somewhere in your life that when you put your mind to something, you can get it done? Yes? So which one are you going to give your energy to, right? Even if you procrastinate more often than you know how to get things done, which belief are you going to give your present moment energy to? Getting it done. You have a choice in what you decide to focus on. So there are three essential areas for your success in Modere, right? 3 areas where you need to be pretty shored up on your belief, like as close on a scale of 1 to 10 to a 10 as you can be. The first one, number 1, is in the company itself. In the Modere mission, its vision, the values, and the products. Like, where are you on the scale of 1 to 10 here? How do you feel about the vision? Do you get the feeling that some of these leaders actually see something that you can sense, but they see something you can't even quite see yet? Do you sense that? Is it exciting to think that we're dealing, I think I've got this vision. I hear Robert Conley speak, and I'm like, wow, that just expanded my vision. So where are you in your vision? Where are you in your belief about the values, the mission of where we're going with Modere, and about the products? Right? You've tried some of the products, maybe you've been in for a little while. Can I share with you that these products change people's lives? When you want to talk about what creates sustainable, passive, recurring income, it's a base of people who would use those products even if there was no opportunity attached to them. Like, I have got passive residual income for the past 26 years because people love these products. So if you're just new, you could borrow belief. If you're just learning and experiencing these products, you can trust the billions of dollars of these products that have been sold. We really have something special here. And now it's packaged in a way that is stylish, safe, and smart. So where are you? Just kind of make yourself a mental note on a scale of 1 to 10, because to advance, you've got to be bone-chilling honest as to where you are right now. Now, this is area number 1. Area number 2 is in our profession, our business. We are a first-generation social retail company. So are those words that sound a little bit esoteric to you? Or do you believe, we're establishing a model that's never happened. We're creating something brand new. And do you have a little trepidation, will somebody ask you, so is that one of those things? Is that is this Is this one of those pyramid things? Do you have trepidation about that? Or do you have like this total pride? Like, you know what? If it didn't have a compensation plan, like network marketing, like I would not be in it. But the thing that excites me is that it has this dynamic of e-commerce. Like, we're meeting shoppers where they live. This is so exciting. Like, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10 in this area, number 2? Number 3, this is where I find that people get a little wobbly in the knees, right? Where's your belief in yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, where's your belief that you can become E3, that you can make it to the top of the pay plan? Not just that you can help other people do so too. Right? Where's your belief in all of these? And what I'm going to recommend is that write it down, like on a scale of 1 to 10, be emotionally honest. If you're a 3 or 4 or an 8, write that down. And I want you, we're going to talk about strategies in a second for building belief, but I want you, as you listen to those strategies, to say to yourself, if I'm a 3 or if I'm a 4, what can I do to take that to a 5? Like, don't worry about being a 10 in one of these areas if you're a 3. Ask yourself, what do I need to do to move the needle just that little bit so that I can be a 4 and then a 5, and then so you can build belief incrementally. So, if you can imagine, this slide didn't turn out exactly as I sent it over, but I'm gonna talk you through it so that you can see what my intent is here. After I'd been in the business for about, 90 days, I didn't really have a mentor, no one was guiding me, I was figuring it out as I was going, but I learned something really fast, and I drew this at a training meeting very early on. So imagine this square here. Imagine in this lower corner that there's a line that goes all of the way up to the upper corner, right? And then just imagine this is you when you're starting. In the beginning, your belief is fragile. Something, however, happened inside of you for a moment. And this is why mentorship and taking people by the hand and helping them is so pivotally important, because you have been a catalyst for that person to hope. For a moment, they saw possibility, maybe bigger than they've seen or felt for themselves for a long time. So they put their hand up, right? They saw possibility, but it's fragile, And so that's why they need a mentor by themselves, by their side, doing those initial contacting and three-way calls and helping them follow up and helping them build and helping them invite so that they can have higher ratios of success. But at the beginning there, as they go along and move along the continuum, they're going to get better skilled, better business skills, better product knowledge, better at inviting and following up and training and getting people started. They'll get better, but they'll never have that pristine, raw, brand new that they just felt. So don't let that time pass, right? So as you move along this continuum, the way that I likened it was kind of like Justin was saying, sometimes it can feel like you're lifting a boulder, and in the beginning it's all you. You don't have any duplication going. You don't have any exponential growth on your side yet. Like, all of the efforts that are happening are pretty much yours. You don't have a leveraged income yet. And so it can feel like you are running up a down escalator. You have to go fast sometimes to stay in place. Trust the process. Trust the process. Because as you continue on, your belief is going to increase. Your success level, your ratios are going to improve. Your ability to navigate the business, your understanding and experience of the product. Now, that won't just be yours alone anymore. You'll have people that are having all of these wonderful experiences, giving you testimonials, saying, thank you, thank you. So at some point, as you move through this continuum, it's always a journey. So it's like there's an arrival, but there's a time when you can do very little and a lot happens anyway. It's extraordinarily exciting to get to that point. And what happens when you're in that upper quadrant, upper corner, following this continuum, is, after you've been running in place, it's a slide. Because you will create something that you could not stop if you dropped off the